They've done it again. Penrith have done it again. When I saw Cleary step Walters and then dive at the try line in the 76th minute, I just looked at my brother and we didn't need to say much, We just exchanged glances. And you know the saddest part about it? We weren't surprised. When it was 24-6, I was talking to my brother and we were both like, with Penrith, anything's possible. They are the team in the competition. They are the Man City of NRL. And so I was proven right. When Cleary crossed the line, I was so proud of the lad. I was just looking at him and I was just like, this guy, he's so freaking good. But if I was a player there, like, I'll give you an example, Early in the first half, he got tackled or something happened. I think it was just after they scored the first try. Cleary was limping a bit. And then I was talking to my brother and we were like, if we were players for Broncos, we're not dirty players, but as a coach or as a player, I'd look to exploit that because we know that Cleary is a game changer. He can win games all on his own, as foreshadowed. So we were like, if I was a player there, every time I tackled a guy, just give it an extra squeeze, a bit of a clamp, maybe a bit of a punch, indirectly. Just to know that we're here, just to tell them that, hello, welcome to ANZ, even though we're the away fans essentially. But yeah, no, man, he's just too good. I just wanna sort of break his jaw. His perfectly chiseled jaw. But yeah, it's no surprise. I posted an Instagram story after Ezra Mam scored his hat trick, and at that point I was in a really happy mood. I erupted in joy with my brother. We were just hugging each other, saying that it's finally Broncos' year after all the turmoil of the last few seasons. And just to clarify, I'm not even a Broncos fan, but that's why it hurts more. You guys don't understand. I'm a Tigers fan. Yeah, let me repeat. I'm a Tigers fan. So for the Broncos, it's not about me actually being a true fan and hoping for them to win. I supported the Broncos because my brother supports the Broncos. So they are like my second favorite team. But the point is, I just wanted a team that I support personally win the title. The last few years of Penrith vs Storms or Penrith vs Rabbitohs, I've always been a neutral fan. So whatever the result, kudos to them. Who cares? But this particular game, I was invested. I wanted Broncos to win. No disrespect to Penrith. I just wanted Broncos to win. But you know what? Now fuck Penrith. They've won twice in a row. They didn't need this hat trick. Freaking greedy bastards. But the point is, when you're a Tigers fan, you want to see some wins. Tigers do not win anything. So as a fan of this game, when you're a Tigers fan, you want to support a team that wins. You don't see that enough. I'm not an early 2000s Tigers fan. I started watching rugby league in the mid 2010s. I don't know what year it was, probably 14, 15, I don't remember. I supported Tigers when they were already in a drought for the finals. All I remember of Tigers' success is that 2005 flick pass from Benji, and I watched it in a highlight. I didn't experience that moment of exasperation, of lunacy, of craziness. The only thing Tigers win is the wooden spoon. That's the only thing we win. And the only thing we'll ever win for probably the next like 2 decades. Tigers fans, we're not gonna win the title or get into the grand or the top 8 anytime soon. Our club's a joke. But that's the point I'm trying to make, is that when you're a Tigers fan, you want to see some wins. So when I supported Broncos today, after seeing them have such a great season, along with Pennant for sure, I wanted Broncos to show that they can win a game. For me to be happy. Is that something I can't ask for? Do you know how hard it is to be happy when you're a Tigers fan? Do you know how hard it is to be happy when you're a Virgin? Things are rough, man. But yeah, kudos to Penrith. They're the first team to win a hat trick since the 1980s. I think Eels did it then last. Yeah, I love you Eels, but you're not winning anything. You're not winning anything anytime soon either. But yeah, in terms of the actual game itself, clearly masterclass. As a man, we argued at the time when he scored his last try that he should be man of the match, but I was under the assumption that we were gonna win the game, even though we weren't confident we were gonna win the game. You're never confident when it's with Penrith, fucking wankers. Yeah, so clearly instrumental to the comeback. What I will say is that for the very first try, from dummy half, I swear to God, in real time, I was forward. At least from my perspective, I haven't watched any replays, because obviously during the game they won't show replays of a forward pass because we don't want to disrespute the beautiful game of NRL. But I thought it was forward, so in that extension, maybe Panthers wouldn't have scored that, and then probably Broncos would end up winning the game. Who knows? Maybe they would have still scored regardless, and the result would have stayed the same. But we just knew, man, like, Penrith's just a beast. You're never safe at Penrith. Like, why? Like, just the darkness in my eyes when Cleary scored the last try. I'm not even a Broncos fan. My brother's a Broncos fan. He was less sad than I, and that's saying something. Fuck, being Tigers fan is tough. Yeah, goodbye Flegler and Farnsworth. You had great seasons. Enjoy Dolphins. Hopefully they make the top 8, unlike the Tigers. What can I say about the game? Reece Walsh had some terrible kicks in the first half, led to 20-meter restarts. You can't do that in the grand final because we're versing Penrith. And he had a good try assist for as a man for his hat trick try, I think. But yeah, what I can say though, for any positives for Broncos fans, is that Carrigan, legendary. Reynolds, relatively smooth. Didn't have the most impactful game, but can't complain. But Haas. I'll let Haas do the J-Mac on me. If he wanted to peg my ass, I'll let him do it. He's so good. Yeah, good that you're signing him to a new contract. Definitely best forward in the game. No doubt. But yeah, this is probably gonna be my most shit video. I'm not gonna edit this. Or if I edit it, I'll just edit the parts of me crying out. Yeah, so yeah, like or subscribe if you want to. Yeah, screw you, Pen.